Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. How are ya? Brioni, I haven't answered you yet because whoa. I know I have some of the delicate flowers. I have more than what I have online because I brought some in for a class that Iretta did some time ago. And I discovered that they weren't all put into stock, but then I never got a final count to see how many there are. So I noticed that was on your list. So I need to get you an actual accurate count of the delicate flower. So am I to understand that you want all of those though? Whatever I have, you want all of them in whatever size you listed. I don't know if it was just A3s or both or what. So hi Treese, hi Chris, hi Mary Sharkey. Hi, the other Chris. Hi, Guadalupe. Sue. Oh my gosh. So, of course, this side. Of course, Amazon just came right now, like literally just came right now. And today I didn't order him a phone case because he got one yesterday. Here, Troy. But it's just funny to me that the other days I'm like, please come before I'm live or right before I'm live. And no, they always come after. And then today, when there isn't anything, they're literally right at the door. So now he's going to really be on one because I opened stuff and there was not a phone case in there. So he's really going to be on another level right now because, he's not happy about that. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Angela. Hi, Kim. How are you? I was like, that's a new, it's a new icon on the tube. Hi, Miss Edie. How are you? Oh, sorry. I thought I did. Sorry. I just refreshed. My bad. It's okay now? You got it, baby. So anyways, happy Thursday. I hope everybody is having a good day. It is starting to warm up here in good old California. We are going to totally skip spring, by the way. If you're in California, you know we are totally skipping spring and going right into summer because next week we're going to be into the 90s. We forgot about spring. Who needs spring? We're just going to go right from cold to blazing hot. We're just don't dip your toe in or nothing. We're just throwing you in the deep end. Whatever. Hi, Helen. Hi, Joey. You too, Mary. It's just bananas. I was looking up the forecast earlier because I was like, oh, cool. It's good. It's starting to warm up. That's good. And then I looked and I was like, Monday, 88, Wednesday, 90. I was like, okay, Mother Nature, we skipped over spring, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. 24 Mama Bear was able to fix the issue my son was in. That's the short story. Okay, well, I hope everything's okay. I need my cheerful, crafty friends. Well, you know, we always have a little chaos here that'll make you laugh. You went straight to winter yesterday? I'm serious. Like, she's like 4 seasons. Who needs 4 seasons? Summer, winter, good. Y'all are complaining it's cold? Cool. I'll fix you. She's like, I'll fix you. I'm not ready either. I love spring. I love fall. I don't love winter and I don't love summer. I want it to be spring. Oh, yeah, well, anything is better than fighting in the courts. And you're supposed to be getting snow, Lori? Oh my gosh. How are you, Lori? I hope you're feeling better today. I know, Miss Edie. We usually we usually see you a lot more than so I hope you've been well. So I know spring is beautiful. I'm not so hip on the allergies, neither is Trevor, because Trevor has allergies so bad. But I will deal with allergies. Spring, the birds, the cool breeze, the beautiful flowers. I'm good. I can. Whatever. Somebody made her mad. Somebody's been making her mad because she is all kind of wackadoodle lately. Anyway, so yesterday, oh good. Yesterday we worked on a little cigar box. This wasn't a recycled cigar. This was not a recycled cigar box. This was one from, I don't know, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, one of the two. Because we talked yesterday about, I looked at the cigar boxes in my craft room. I was like, gosh, there's some good cigar boxes in here, but all the labels that we talked about yesterday, there's got to be at least on the one, because I have a black one that's so cool. There's at least on the outside at least 8 labels. And it's not like get the, heat gun and heat them up kind of labels. It's like they've been on there for a minute. So it's going to take a bit of, muscle. So anywho, Nanny. Hi, Deborah. So yesterday we did the Tile Damask from Decoupage Queen stencil with some structure paste on the top. We did something kind of fun. We blended Lazur in Country Green and Country Rose. Sorry, you guys can sing again if you want. Yesterday, instead of Country Rose, we're, Country Road. And then we use some chameleon waxes. Today, we are going to work on both the outside, because this is not finished by any means. This was just the base that we laid down. Today, we're going to do some decoupage on the inside. We painted it. And then, I did pull out this little woodgie bin piece because I had set this on the top of it. And I was like, how cute would that be, the decoupage in there too? And I don't know if I want it on the outside or not, but we'll see. Because again, like I said, what we did yesterday was just the base. I don't plan on leaving it like that by any means. So let's get my desk on the screen. I got this upside down and backwards anyways. Let's get my desk on the screen and see what we can get up to. Don't the cigar box makers know that the craft... Kim, yesterday when I was... yesterday, you know how they have the cheap little hardware on there? I was like, I need no hardware, please. Same thing. We need cigar boxes, no labels, please. These are for crafters. Didn't they know? They need to get with the program. All right. So I think what we'll do, since I have the paper here, but look at, if we put that on there, we decoupage that, and then we do some like UV resin on there to make it very shiny, and then we like bling that up on the outside. Once it gets painted, it'll look different. I gotta do something about this camera. It's right in the middle. I have a humongous monitor, but my camera, the neck of it, the body of it goes right down the center, so I can't see anything. Anyway, so I think we're going to use this one down inside. So what you're gonna trip, son. You gotta stop running, bud. You're gonna trip. Okay, no. You don't even like this one. Yet again, something else that I should have thrown away. And I didn't throw away. Okay. I think you just wait for that. All right, so I think I creased it yesterday. I did. So let's rip that because initially what I was thinking about was I wanted to decoupage the entire bottom. But I'm wondering now if I do that, if it's going to be too busy for me. If I'm going to not like all the busy stuff, even though it's on the inside. If you haven't been here before, you know, we've got, Troy does not obviously think I'm presentable. So, he's got to fix my makeup every day. Hi, Miss Kathy. Ow, that's my finger. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Hi, Debbie. All right, so please tell me I measured what I did. Okay, so I'm not going to wet it. I'm going to just do a dry tear. And then I really am thinking that I'm not going to like the busyness on the walls, but we'll see. And I kind of want all of this. I want all of this side. I think it's really pretty. You're killing me, Smalls. Thank you, son. Okay, can we stop now? Let me get my paper cutter because I'm going to go ahead and take off the edges. And again, I don't need to blend the rice paper into anything. So usually I do not like to do a hard line cut with scissors or the paper cutter. But because it's going in the box, it's not blending. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the borders of it. And just in case, if you didn't know, this is from the L&J Goods collection that just came out, the Cottages release. All right, let's see. So I want all of that. I think that's really pretty. So here he comes again. Hi, Tracy. I'm sitting here with this poking in my eye. Okay. Oh, you put the top on the... All right, let me do it because you're going to smush everything. All right. I'm going to actually make that just a little bit bigger. And then if I need to cut off any excess, I will with the paper cutter. don't go crooked. Okay, and then let's do this. All right, let's see how close or not are we. I'm trying to think because I'm trying to decide if, I guess it's not so bad. Let's get this down in there and then see what we think. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to turn it around so I can see. Crooked? I feel like I'm having to tug it. That's the same thing you were just over here with. Oh my God, look what you did to the, that's what I just said I didn't want you to do. That's why I put the cap on. Oh my God, you're killing me, Smalls. Troy. Now it's all over the top. Is it all over your hands and you're going to touch everything? You're touching my chair. Híjole. Beat it. Beat it, kid. All right. Okay. I love that. I think that's really pretty, but you guys have to tell me, what do we think about that in there? Going all the way around the walls. Again, it's the inside, but I mean, you know. It's going to bug me that that line is off. That one there, it's going to look crazy. And it's automatically going to be off, isn't it? Hi, Barbara Ross. Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. I know you think this is hilarious. Thank you. But can you not destroy all of the tops, please? I beg of you. And you're breathing hard, Troy, because you're running back and forth, son. Slow down. All right, let me at least make this. See, it's gonna, that line is gonna be off no matter what, because it did sit like this. So I guess it was off already. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Thank you. Troy, seriously, you need to slow down. So, well, that doesn't go all the way. So, what did I say? 1 1/4, 1 1/2. 1 1/2, but it's about a quarter off. So 1 5/8. I don't know. Should I wait? I don't know. I don't know what I'm putting in there. You've got it all over your hands now. Okay. Let me show you. I know. You've got it all over your hands. Mom's got a white sweater on. Look at, you've got it all over your hands. Black, brown, pink. You've got more on your hands than anything else, son. Okay, so let's just stick this in there just so you guys can kind of see. I didn't cut the width of it yet, but I have a feeling that that line might bother me, but I don't know. We'll see. So if we put, hey, that's not the right piece. I was like, what the heck? I guess it's not. It kind of looks like patchwork. I mean, I think that's, well, the name of it is scraps. So it kind of looks like patchwork. I guess it's okay. I don't know. Go upstairs and get the one that I got you yesterday, Troy. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hi, Megan. It'll kind of will be like patchwork, right? Because it's not going to line up. Well, and then I have it upside down. I don't know. I like it. I think it, like I said, it'll look, because since we did the blend with the Lazur on the outside, I think it'll look like, it kind of reminds me of like patchwork. All right, let's just cut it. Cut it. Okay. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. So we will do the raffle for the tray tomorrow. Also, the person who messaged me about making the drawer pull, I don't know if you're here. I'm not going to put, I did finish the drawer pull of the bunny. So I have not put the tightening bolt on it, but yes, I did finish it, and you can watch it on the live that I finished day before yet. No, what's today? Today's Thursday. Did we do we did the bunny drawer pull, I think, on Monday. So you have to go back to Mondays, I think. I pour the resin, the Alumilite, I poured it on Monday, I believe, and I show you exactly how to make your own drawer pulls. So if it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. I think we've been doing this for 2 days, but I'm pretty sure I did it on Monday. So it's very easy. If you have you could take your molds, any mold you have, and you can make your own drawer pulls. This is from the LeBlanc bunny mold from last year. So there you go. So all I did, I just took, I actually still have it. I just took, these are just screws that I have for just like regular drawer pulls that I've gotten from Hobby Lobby or whatever. And I show you exactly how to make it, though. I believe it's Monday. If it's not Monday, it might be Tuesday. But I show you exactly how to make your own drawer pull. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, hi, Debbie. Both Debbies. So, yes, I do show you how to make it. Oh, also, you can find it on my YouTube as well. I don't know if you were watching on YouTube or what. So, but I haven't done the drawer inside yet. So there you go. That's how you do it. It's on Monday or Tuesday, I think. I'm pretty sure. Good Lord, help me. Okay. So let's get this Mama Jamma the right side. Hi, Melissa joins, and then we can cut to this size, and then we just need the shorter side. But I guess I haven't done that drawer pull in a long time because I have a lot of messages asking about the drawer pull, and the resin is also in my store. You can also do it with epoxy, but it would be a little bit harder because epoxy doesn't cure as quickly as the quick cure. You got just a few minutes to wait. If you did it with epoxy, you're gonna have to like really babysit and kind of find like that sweet spot before you could put the screw in. So but it's possible. I don't know why you would want to do it with epoxy other than like wanting clear handles maybe, but it is possible. You just need to find that sweet spot for when to put the screw in. And also be mindful that if you do it with epoxy, you're still going to want to paint because you're going to see the screw, in my humble opinion, unless you do something to, yeah, I don't know how you would get away with not seeing the screw because it's going to be clear. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, let's get this side. And then I think we're going to have enough to do. So if we're going to make a true patchwork, I'm going to take this side instead of trying to match it up with the same. It was Monday. Okay. So we made the rabbit drawer pull on Monday. Thank you, Sue. Okay. And then let's get our short side. We still need the same width. So hopefully, ooh, we might not have it. Oh no, please don't tell me I'm going to need paper just for that one short side. Are you kidding me? Really? So that's going to go in there. That's upside down again, isn't it? No, that's right side. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. And then Jack is snoring like nobody's business. Then this is going to go on this side. But if we go half of this, that's not even enough. Right? Nope, it's a little short. So we have scraps over here. So we'll have to make it work. Because I'm not going to pull a whole nother paper. Even though you guys know I want to. I'm not going to pull a whole nother paper. Paint the short sides? I don't know. That's the great thing about the rice paper, though. We can actually do some blending and make it pretend like it never happened. And I think the paper will be forgiving that we won't see it. And it is inside. I keep thinking it's a drawer. I keep wanting to say inside the drawer, but it's not the drawer. It's inside the actual box itself. Okay, now I can't even see where the edge up there is. Hello? There it is. Okay. Okay. And then, and I don't mind if it's a little tall because I can get the gator and gator it off on the top. All right. So we have this one, and then we're going to need our scraps to figure out the sides. You can do it! All right. So I actually am hot with my, see, but right now it's not, it's warm, but because the house stays so cool, it's not quite warm enough to be like, you know, in short sleeve shirt without like some type of like sweater or something. Okay, so we'll put all of this down first, and then we have that piece right there. And then we'll have to figure out our little scrap pieces over here that we have to blend that in, which, by the way, because we are going to need to blend that straight edge, we're going to have to make it furry. Okay, let's get this stuff down. Get my pokey tool because I can't get it out. I love this right here. I think that is so pretty. So pretty. And look at me, look at me. Kim. Oh my gosh. We're not I don't think we're asking too much at all, Kim. We're not asking for much. Like, you know, just like that. Now, this is kind of on an exception because I got that. I keep talking about that cute little piece that I got from I don't know, was it Hope Chest or whatever that I want to do, but I have to take those molds off and I have to sand it and blah 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 blah. And it's like I just want to just pick it up and do it and just go. Just I don't want to have to prep it. I have to strip it all first. Okay, I'm trying not to get the bill of my hat in the way. All right. Did Brioni answer me, Sue? She probably did, and I didn't look up. What am I giving you? Everything, Bri? Everything that I have? Delicate flowers, sketches background. You want all of what I have, right? And then I don't know if you answered me about, do you want just A3s or A4s too? And I'll look up, I promise. Just A3s? Okay. Well, then in that case, I don't think I have as many of the delicate flowers. I know, like I said, I had ordered a bunch for her class, but we could use it for my class. Oh my gosh, you guys, so excited. So I think I have I just need to I need to make sure that I have a couple of clients to do for taxes, but once I'm done with the last couple and mine, then I will announce the date of the class and what it's going to be. But before then, like I said, will be the auction because a couple of the prizes will be the class pass. So that way, you know, we'll have a couple of folks be able to pick. But what I'd like to do is like release a schedule of whatever, you know, the classes are going to be, because I have at least 2 nailed down that I want to do. Is it this one? What the heezy weezy? Goes that way, right? Not that it matters, but Amy? Darling. Hi, Amy. How are ya? Okay. Again, if it's up a little higher, I'm okay with that, because I will gator it off. You guys know, you know, I'm always afraid to cut thing exact, because every time I do that, I end up cutting it too short. Hi, April. Oh, by the way, so what I was talking to you guys yesterday about my faux, glass. I don't know, guys. I just don't think I don't know. Oh no, why are you going crooked? Wait, why are you going crooked? Hold it now. So that's why I don't like to put it all down at one time. Let's get that first, and then we can. What the heezy weezy? Okay, I don't know what was going on there. No, it's still doing it. Okay, Terry, seriously, it's like a millimeter. Is anybody going to say, oh my goodness, I see a millimeter? Yes, I will. Okay, I can dig it. Now that it's down, I could dig it. It does look, it reminds me of like patchwork. I thought that line right there and this line right here was going to be just a little off, and so it was going to really bug me, but it's over enough that it's okay. It's all right. Okay, and then this one goes, yeah, this one goes this way. I want it to go the opposite way of this. Okay, let's get this down. Oh, April. Thank you. April, just to clarify, because I did see your notes on your order and I haven't packed it yet on purpose, because I seen that you added this one, which is the antique solvent. So you did that on purpose, right? Because this is one of the right ones that you can use for fine line. It's solvent based, but you did want the antique color and not the clear, right? I just want to make sure that's what you intended. How come I keep... Okay. And I'll tell you why I'm asking. If you do something light colored, so let's just say you were to fine line crackle on white, and then you use this one, you're going to see that antiqued color. You're going to see it's not going to be clear. So it's going to give you that antique look. So I know sometimes that throws people off. If it's on like a darker background, you're not going to see it so as much. It will, you know, it is going to tint it a little bit. But if it's darker, it's not as noticeable. But if you're doing it on like white and you want it to be white, it's not, it's going to have that tint. You wanted one of each with the exception of the gloss. Did I not see? So you want the matte solvent? Because this is glossy. So you want the matte solvent and the antique, right? I know, son. Give me a minute. You already got a lot of marshmallows in there. You always want it filled up to the brim, but how come you just don't take this instead? Okay, hold on, because I'm going to have a lot of marshmallows running all over my desk. Probably am anyways, because this bag is cut crazy. Correct. I want the matte and the antique. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I like to ask before just assuming, and then someone is, you know, disappointed or because it's doing that. Here you go, babe. Can you go put this away from Mama? Thank you. Okay, so we have those two down. Let's get this one. I guess, well, do we want it to match or no? I almost don't want it to match. And when I say match, because you see how it's ending right there, I can turn it this way. I don't think I want it that way. Not to mention it's upside down that way, but I think I want it this way because we're giving that kind of patchy vibe. Is the matte back in stock? Yes. Yeah, I don't think I want it that way. It is back. Back again. Then I screwed up because for some reason I didn't order any decoupage varnishing glue matte for some silly reason. I mean, I have it in stock, but I didn't order the 100 mils. I must not have been out of stock when I put my order in and didn't realize the stock was low because I usually run it two ways. I run it with what's out and what's low, but obviously I missed one of the most important tintings. Okay, so now for this side, we need to first, which way are you going? Which way are you going? You're going to go this way. So I'm going to water cut this side ever so slightly so I can get the, what the heezy weezy? So I can get the end blended. Good googly moogly. Hold please. Water. I need water. I need some water. No, I need you to fill up. It's gluck, 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 gluck. There we go, buddy. Okay. And then why does that keep coming off? Wow, it's super quiet. Troy must have turned the TV off or something. So just a little bit, just a little bit. And then let's fray that edge there. Come on. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. And then how much do we need? I don't want to do a bunch. Well, they're all kind of that size though. So we're going to make true patches. Unless we did it that way. Okay. Oh, man. I don't like how quiet it is. What are you doing? Oh, okay. It's in there already. So I need to stand you up for a minute. And then I'm just going to should be a little bit longer, I hope, so I could fray it a little more. Yeah. Okay. So how many of these are we going to need though is the question. 3? Possibly. Ooh, we don't have any of that. Let's get that in there. Oh no, I want more of the pink. That one. Ah! Well, I'll just go like this. Okay. So this one, and probably one more. Yeah. You guys can't see, I know. Okay. And one more. So let's get maybe stripes. That might be too much. Or this one. Well, let's just rip it right here. Well, I'll just do this because I need to fray it anyways. Go that way and that way. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Gee, Minnie, we almost used the entire paper. Alrighty then. Man, these are very little pieces to hold on to. Hi, Miss Edie. Thank you, April. I will go in after this and refund because now you've paid a bunch of shipping. I'll refund. I'll refund them anyways, but I'm just saying. I'm sure. So not only do I need to, it's a little tedious, but not only do I need to fray the edges, but we also need to fray where we're connecting on the long side too. So that one's fine. Maybe we'll put that one in the middle. I don't know. That one's got a really straight edge. What am I using the ruler for? Just a little bit. Thank you for spreading the blessings, Miss Edie. He has done that a couple of times where he's not putting makeup on himself, but he likes the brushes. So he'll get the brushes and he'll put it. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Yesterday, Amazon came literally right when we got off of here with his phone cases. And because I did the same day delivery, it was like the independent contractors, they come in like their everyday car, it's not like an Amazon truck or anything. So they come and I think we will put these little ones down first. They come, knock on the door. It's all good. Give Troy his phone case. He's happy. And not but 2 minutes after that, not even 2 minutes. I was like, what the heck, man? I was so aggravated. I was like, gee, my knees. Like, there's no reason to knock my door in. If you guys forgot something, just leave it and ring the doorbell. Oh, no. It was the police. Yep, sure was. I bet you my neighbors think that I'm like some kind of tyrant or something over here, like I'm a Karen or something, constantly having the police over here. So, Mr. Policeman says, and I realized yesterday because whenever they come knock on the front door, I go through the garage because of the dogs. Jack and Onyx are going to bark, and I'm never going to hear what anybody's saying. But I realized yesterday that opening the garage on a police officer is probably not the best thing or their most favorite thing. So I can see his feet backing up really quickly. And I was like, because I can see in my camera that it was a police officer. And anyways, I opened the garage and he's backing up, and I was like, oh goodness gracious, I didn't mean to scare you. Anyhow, he goes, hi. And I said, hi. He goes, two things. And I go, is the first thing 911? And he goes, yes. And he seemed like he wasn't going to be very nice at first. And so I was like, oh man, I'm about to get in a big trouble. Big trouble. I said, okay. I said, I'm sorry. That was my son. I have a son that has special needs. He loves his phone. I can't take it away from him. Usually there's notes in the system. He goes, yeah, nothing's been updated recently. He goes, but I think they tried to call you. And I go, really? Well, I was on here with you guys. It's your fault. Anyways. And I said, oh, okay. And I said, yeah, I'm really sorry. And he goes, that's okay, as long as nothing's wrong with him. And then he kind of like, he lightened up. He started to smile, and he was like, okay, no, that's okay, as long as nothing's wrong. I'd rather, he's calling and nothing's wrong. I said, no, nothing's wrong. And I said, and lately what's been happening is, and I don't know what's going on. I said, he does things for sensory. And so he pushes the button. And whenever you push the Android power button 5 times, it does like a countdown and it calls SOS. And he goes, oh, okay. He said, no, it's okay, as long as everything's okay. He's okay. Guess who's on the side of the fence peeking over the top? So he smiles at him and he's like, oh no, it's okay. As long as he's okay, it's okay. And I'm like, yeah, everything's okay. Look at, see, it does, you can't even tell. Yeah, everything is fine whenever you see Troy. Now, if I would have been calling 911, yeah, you guys would have, whatever. So anyways, and then he said, and the second thing is this car can't be parked there. So Nick he parked in front of the Corvette. So the Bronco's in the driveway, the Corvette's in the driveway, and then he parked the Acura in front of the Corvette. So it's on, we live in a court, but it's on the sidewalk. And him and the neighbor do this often. He goes, another thing, you need to move the car. And I'm like, oh, okay. Troy got me and Uncle Nick in trouble. Exactly, Tanya. That's exactly. He's like looking over the fence, like, don't wring your neck, Troy. I should have known the knock, because that cop knock, like I said, we've talked about before. I swear they go to school for that. If you can't knock right, you cannot be a police officer. If you cannot knock with the fury and, put the fear of God in somebody with your knock, you're not qualified to be a police officer. But it just so happened that it was like literally not even a minute after the Amazon people left. So I was about to really get like, wow, why are you knocking on my door like that? Mm-hmm. But the fact that he's looking over the fence while I'm getting in trouble, like, haha, gotcha. So he's in fact not called. The last two times now when they, called me at 1:45 in the morning, the last two times he hasn't called 911. He's pushing the side button too many times. I've gone through it, tried to turn it off, because before it used to be a function that you can turn on and off. But for whatever reason, it's not a function you can turn off. So I don't know if this has happened with the latest update or what. But yeah, such a darling little guy. I'm telling you, that knock is... Man. All right, let's get this little bit off from the top. And did I really just put that brush in water? Holy cannoli, Terry. For the love of all things holy, why do you do these things? Chihuahua. All right, let's put our top on. So I had to go upstairs, and thankfully Nick was awake, because typically he would not have been awake yet. So he must have went to the potty or something, because I went upstairs and he looked at me because I came in pretty fast, because I was just going to grab the keys and move it myself. But I said, the police were here, and he was like, oh, why? I said, oh, Troy, but also for you. And he's like, what? I said, yeah, you got to move the car. It's on the sidewalk. He was like, oh, okay. So he went out and moved the car, but oh my goodness, Troy, kid you not. So now that's a whole nother problem, because if I can't get that to turn off, he's going to keep doing that, because he does. Whenever he goes to sleep or whatever, I've seen him. He just pushes the button. Now we had a whole nother problem. I like it. Okay. Yeah, Now we got our top coat. And see, you can't even tell. All right, I'm going to tell you guys something. Do you guys know who Groot is? I am Groot. Oh, no. That won't work, Chris. That will not work. He does not like play phones, kitty phones, non-functional phones. That will not work. Do you guys know who Groot is? You would think the phone companies would have a way. I know, Lisa. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm sure because there were neighbors outside and they were looking over here. So, you know, I'm sure they probably think that I'm like some kind of crazy or something crazy is going on over here. Okay, I am Groot. You guys know who that is, right? Look right there. Do you see it? The eyes, the mouth. Do you guys see Groot? Oh. All right. Now that I pointed out there Groot is in our box. Okay. So then we have to paint the top, but I'm gonna let, what is that, paper? I'm gonna let it, yeah, it's paper. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I need to sand up there. Okay, let's get back to this guy. Now I'm on my phone. Oh my gosh, it's Groot, I tell you. Okay, oh, see, and then I wanted to use some of the paper on here. All right, well, I guess we need to figure out what to do up here. I think there's a lot going on over here, so I think up here maybe we just do like a cute, we could do like a frame or something in there and put mirror mist on it and make it look like a real frame. Trying to think. Or, hold on a minute. Well, we got a lot of flowers and stuff going on. I don't want more flowers. Let's see something. Is there small frames in here or just big ones? Papillion. Again, I think this is going to be too bright. Whoa. Oh, that could be. It could be like a frame we put in there. Just a frame. I could put that whole thing in there. Oh, there's some pretty ones in here. I don't know. Is the gold? We'd have to bring in some gold though. Wow. I kind of like that. We could put that up there. Do you have any more from the top that you could put on the inside lid? Top of what? Any more from the top of what? Okay, so then what we can do is put some Lazur in here then, and then put this one in there. That's pretty. The butterflies, I like that, but we need to take the whole inside and turn it. That one's just a little bit too big. Top of the lid, the top of the front, huh? For shirts, Tanya? Okay. We can take that one. But let's get the Lazur then so we can finish putting the Lazur in here, because I don't want to necessarily have like a big crazy bright paint in here if it's not like that on the outside. So I'm just going to take off some of the oh, feels dry. Oh yeah, there's no paper on the top, on the outside. And we used all of the paper. That's why we needed to do scraps right there. I don't want to get any of the glue up here because the Lazur is not going to stick down to it. All right. Ooh, is it the first time you're using it, Tanya? I don't know why I'm going to leave this brush out of the water, but you never know, I might need it. I leave the brushes that I need out of the water. Okay, let's get... I don't know that we'll mix them, but we'll see. Oh, I might as well leave this down because I need to put it back. Still... Okay, watch. Phone goes back up there, and we'll see what happens. Okay, dokie, artichoke. So this is what we used yesterday on the outside. See, I put my phone back up on the holster and here he comes. There he comes. Turn it down, please, babe. Turn it down, Pops. And I told the police officer yesterday, I was like, I hope you guys understand that, like, I can't take his phone away from him. Because I'm sure, you know, they are probably thinking, like, you know, this isn't a problem. Like, you need to do something with it. But I said to him, like, I cannot take the phone away from him. Like, it's, you know, just like, and I did say, just like, you know, all of us, like, we all need our phones. Like, he wants a phone, too. And I cannot take it away from him. So I'm so sorry that this is the problem that it is. And he's, you know, like I said, at first I thought he wasn't going to be very nice or friendly. I don't have any clue what that is, but we'll have to sand that back. But he said, no, as long as he's okay. And he just kept saying, as long as he's okay. So. If I had to pay a fine every time they came out, I would have to pay it. I would just pay it because I absolutely cannot take it away from him. Ooh! First time you've done like multiple, huh? At one time. Gotcha. I'm gonna make sure in the crease it doesn't have like weird buildup. What is that? I have to say, this is one of the better boxes that I have done whenever I've put Lazor gel on that hasn't had a bunch of resist from the glue. Because usually, well, like that, usually like in the, you know, the joins and stuff, there's glue for sure, but then because they're mass produced, it's like there's usually just like random glue spots everywhere. But this particular one has been pretty good. Uh-huh, exactly. I don't know. You know, he, like I say, he doesn't ask for much, right? He only wants his phone cases. Can you imagine taking that away from him? Like, you guys remember when I used to first do lives and whenever Troy would leave like his phone on the bus? Oh my goodness. Or at school. It was like it was a nightmare. for him to be without it for just until the next day or whatever. Even though he has all the other things, tablets, computers, like, Oh my gosh, those days were a nightmare. Or whenever he lost it, supposedly at school, and they couldn't find it, and so then I had to buy him a new one. And then what was it, like a month later or something, they found it in the couch at the school. Like, thanks, guys. Thanks. That was another one that was bad, because then I had to wait for, I had to order him a new one, had to wait for it to arrive. So then that was even a longer stint without it. And oh man, that was, those are not fun times. Okay. What's for dinner? What did you guys have? What are you guys having? I spoke too soon. Look at all that glue. I have to figure something out. I don't know. Like, I would be happy with pasta every day, or like I could do like a big like chicken salad or something. These guys, they need more than that. All right, so where's please tell me. Okay, that is at least the back. But we need to dry it, sand it, and see if we can get that resist off of there and see what that is all about. Seared ahi tuna. Ooh. Oh, chicken parm. Beef stew. Ooh, we haven't had. Oh, but it's too late for me to do. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 hours. If I put it in the crock pot, I might be able to do that. Stew sounds good. We haven't had stew in a while. Beef stew. Or was that me? That might have been me. No, that wasn't me. Glue splotchy like that. that worked. All right, let's see what this is going to do. What, baby? What? I don't have one for you today. I don't have one for you today. Stuffed peppers? Bean soup? Stuffed peppers. I don't think I've ever had like bean soup. What is that? I mean, what's in it? I shouldn't say what is that. What's in it? What kind of beans? Okay, we're going to let that dry for a bit before we go and try to foil yo-yo on there. But what I will do, did I put them away? Golly, I was efficient yesterday. Guess I did. Remember, you want to put some type of wax in here because you don't want it to seal shut. Even though it's not like a heavy acrylic paint, you still want to put some type of wax barrier there because you don't want it to seal anywhere that it might be a little heavier, like on the edges here, especially where there are joins. So we're going to do that same kind of, that's what that sparkle is. If you weren't here yesterday, we added some of the chameleon in green and peach. Just putting it on first, and then blend it in. Okay, so pretty. And let's do this one. Just kind of getting it on and using this brush to blend it evenly. So that way it's distributed evenly and not splotchy or anything like it looks when I put it down. It's so pretty. Okay, and then let's take the peach and do the peach. Oh no, stop. Woo, you guys were gonna let me do that? Oh my Lanta. I can't put the peach in here until after I do the gold. Good googly moogly. That would have been a disaster. Holy guacamole. That could have been a disaster. Holy moly. Okay, so while we let that dry just a little bit, no ma'am, don't do it. We buy a bag of mixed beans, soak them overnight, then make the soup. Next day it has cut up ham and leftover potato. Oh, ooh, okay. Okay. Wrong. Should we put that on there? Now, I know it's hard to visualize because it's not painted, but should we put this up there? And also, I almost feel like the way, oh, sugar. I almost feel like doing some like lace or something around here. I like this. Oh, I forgot. I had this too. Now, given the keyhole is going the wrong way, but I can always sand that out. That could be cute on there. So those are just wood you been keyholes. I like these on here, but I almost feel like if I put that on there, it's going to take all of our blend away. Or does that matter? See, but then we can kind of do that look with lace too. Hold on. Oh, those have flowers on it. Hey, Mr. DJ. It can't be like a too busy of a lace though. I'm looking for one that has hold on a minute. Like I'm doing a peekaboo in here. Peekaboo. What is this pink? Oh, that pink has bows, but it's too wide. Oh, Sue will absolutely hate that one. I think these are too white. I like that one, but I think, again, it's going to cover. See, it's like the wood you've been. It's going to cover too much. Too much, too wide. These are too white. Or do we just leave it and then put some umber on the outside? That one's pretty. Where did I get this one? That would have been pretty to do if we didn't do the two-tone. See, that's too big. But can we cut? No, I don't like it. What is this one? How did it get like this? Trevor would just be so angry. Fix it, Mom. What is that? Is that a pumpkin or supposed to be a flower? I don't know what that is. It almost looks like a pumpkin. Do what you want. You already did pink on it. It's a subdued pink, Sue. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's very, very... Hey, let me in. Let me in. It's a very light pink. Oh no, those are too many. I don't want to go through all of that. Okay. I don't know. We need to put the hinges back on once we put that down. Are you good or no? I almost think I need to. Maybe something around the top. Stenciling on the box on the side here, that's not going to be too much, no? Stencil, stencil, stencil. You know? Wow, I got a little happy with it. The green. We need to wipe that off a little bit. Good grief. Got a little excited. There we go. Now nobody knows. Nobody knows nothing. All right. Let's see if we can put that down and then we can move on. Itty bitty flower stencils. Itty bitty flower stencils. That's right, right? Oh my good grief. Wow. All right. Um, which one is this one? This is IOD. Okay. I haven't used IOD Gilded in a while, but I feel like the IOD Gilded is the one that I like to use my I feel like this one is the one that gets little bits of flakes. I guess we'll see. I'm almost positive it's the IOD that flakes. And so usually I'll use like my smaller tip to be more precise. It is, huh? I usually do use this because I know Redesign doesn't, but this one does. Oh, hold on. Guess we'll see. So if you've never used the gilded before, sometimes the gold from out here will also transfer. So usually I would go in with the itty bitty, this one, so that I didn't get the excess transfer, but I'm not trying to be here all day because that's gonna take a while. So like I just hope it doesn't do it on the letters. Hi, Desi, DIY Craft Bazaar. Hello. So whenever you lift up, you can tell, obviously, if any of the gold is still here and you need to, get it down. But I'm not pushing very hard at all because I'm trying to avoid getting the excess little bits of flakes that usually happen. Plus, I don't want to push very hard because I don't want to, make dents in the wood because we have wet it with the Lazur and baby wipes. So I don't want to push hard and then have a bunch of ugly divots that are left behind. It's so busy, it's kind of hard to tell if I've left anything behind on the scrolly part, so. So again, I'm barely putting any pressure on the transfer tool. The damask tiles, decoupage clean damask tiles. And then I use just structure paste through the stencil. All right, we're getting there. I don't know what's going on with that H though, because you guys see there's like something weird happening with that H. Whatever. All right, let's make sure before I totally just let go by itself. Okay, anyways. See, there's something weird on the M too, but the M went down. There's a little part of that H that is not going down. Oh, look at it's reversed on that side. But I think everything else went down. I don't see anything. And if you did miss it, you just, line it back up, put it back down, and then go. But you still do need to burnish it, so I still am going to use a polishing pad. You can, push it down first with your hands just to make sure that it's down, and then you still want to go over it and burnish it down. It's pretty. If you don't have structure paste, you can use modeling paste. You can use heavy body gel, 3D gloss gel. texture paste, anything like that. I like it. I still don't know about the outside, if I want to just leave it like that, if I want to, because if I'm going to leave it like this, then I really need to go over and put more like, what you call it, wax and stuff, like do the wax on here better, because what I was just doing was just laying like kind of like the foundation for it. Let's put the hinges on. I do not like the lock that it came with at all. Don't like it one little bitty bit. This cheapy lock that it came with, no ma'am. So I will change that. I've got a lot of hardware that we can change it to. Are they all the same length is what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, so the heavy body gel will work. You anything, that has a little, any medium like that. I have these in the store for the little tubes that are very inexpensive. Like this is texture paste. I think I have modeling paste too that has like an orange one or something like that. Oh yeah, right here. So like these will work too. Anything that has just like a little bit of body to go through your stencil. Put these back on and see what we think, because something else needs to be done to the outside, but I just don't know. Nothing is grabbing me as far as what to put on the outside. I still need to do some like umbre, obviously, and add some. Hey, why are you not? Oh. If it's heavy gesso, then yeah. If it's just like the clear gesso, it's a little bit too thin. I wouldn't. But you want something with a little bit of body to go through your stencil. I mean, or you could just put paint through it. But if you're trying to get like an effect like this, you want something that has a little bit more body to it, a little more weight. So, a little thicker. Like heavy gesso. And look what else you could put through there. That's pretty. I don't know. I may just leave it and then go in with like a smaller detail brush and then go in with, I don't know though. I kind of want, I don't know. I can't decide. Maybe I need to put the Umbra on it first. I'm gonna probably change this to a hook latch instead of that. I don't like that at all. Or maybe we'll put a cute little, is it heavy enough? I can unscrew those a little bit and just put like a cute little decorative handle on it instead of the lock. No, I was using the Lazur, and I've never done it before, but we mixed the Lazur gels, which I don't have in my store. You guys can use my Decoupage Queen link and go directly to Decoupage Queen. I don't carry the Lazurs in my store, but I use the Country Rose and the Country Green, and I blended them. And it's so pretty. But then on the top, I did put the green chameleon and the, where did you go? Peach. Oh, right there. Oh, that's why, because I was supposed to do the peach in here. I did do the peach chameleon. That's what it's giving it that like really pretty shine, but not really, because of, you know, I love when like the light hits my projects and then you get like a little something that you know don't see, like putting the chameleon underneath epoxy. And I love when you get like a little shift whenever you have like the chameleons. I don't know, I just find that it makes you kind of do like a little double take of, hey, what was that? You know what I mean? So it by no means takes over, but whenever it does hit or the light hits it just right, you see a little color shift. Whoa. So again, I don't know if you guys can even really tell on camera, but okay, go up and I'll do it. You've got to go up so I could do it up there. I can't do it here. Go upstairs. Put it right here. Oh, Lordy B. Ah, awesome. So I'm going to have to sit with it and really think about it, because I am kind of thinking that I am going to put like a cute little handle here. I don't know. I feel like something, it can either have something on there or not. But if I don't put anything on here, I need to go through with the Umbra. And then I also need to go in and do more detail with the, hold on. I need to go through and do more detail with the wax. Because I just feel like it needs a little bit of something up there. Dude. You need to take your, all right. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Hi, Betty. Anyways, I'll have to decide, but okay, here, put it right here. I'll do it. So anyways, tomorrow, I'm trying to make a box using the DQ Aqua Ballerina with the stripes on top, and want raise. I want sides raised with Harlequin stencil. Oh, yeah. Okay. And are you trying to figure out like what to put through the stencil? Is that what you're trying to figure out? Because as long as you, Troy, as long as you, hold on. As long as you have something that has just a little bit of body, you're going to be able to put it through the stencil to give you some, take that upstairs, to give you some, to give you, you know, some kind of raised part. Because if you put like something too thin, you're not going to get the same effect. If you don't and you want to make something, I'm trying to think, because I know I used to do it back. If you have, I'm trying to think. I know some people have done some stuff with like cornstarch and stuff like that, but I can't speak to that because I don't like to do stuff like that. I don't know, it just doesn't hold up to me. But I mean, if you don't have anything, then you could try that. But I feel like the blended colors for the side before you always get the extra side. You always go that extra. Thank you. Alrighty, everybody. So tomorrow, why does it keep doing that? What is it doing? Tomorrow, spackle. Yeah, like spackle. Because it's the same thing. If all else fails, if you have spackle, that would work. That'll definitely work. Trying to think, there was something else that I used to use, and I cannot remember what I would mix in there. I used to use, so there was a clay that Stamperia had. I don't know, it's not like a Jovi clay, but you can almost mix like a glue in it and make it kind of pasty. So anything like that, you just need some kind of thicker paste. So Epsom salt. See, I can't speak to any of that. I can't speak to any of that because I haven't used any of that stuff. I know, Kim, it's like, you're done. We're going to black you out. So, anywho, Nanny, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We will do the auction for the tray tomorrow for those of you, or not auction, the raffle for the tray tomorrow for those of you who bought raffle tickets. We'll do that tomorrow. And then obviously we'll start something. We have to figure out how to not start projects on a Friday because then I can't come back to it until Monday. And then I will, like I said, I am going to be on at 10:30 my time on Saturday. So there's a LeBlanc event. So I'll be on at 10:30 my time on Saturday with my project. So if you are available on Saturday, I will be on at 10:30. There is not going to be regular creative hour that day because of the event. So 10:30. The event starts at 6 a.m. my time. So if you're in California or you're on the West Coast, the event starts at 6 a.m. And then I'm the last one at 10:30. So, but yeah, if you have Telegram, I will send out a telegram 15 minutes before. But before that, I'll be on tomorrow. So anyhow, hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Are you stumped on what? I kind of am, Kim, because I had this idea because we have to use the LeBlanc molds, the new ones that came out. And so I had this idea to do like this stained glass, which by the way, you guys, I ordered that 7 mil acetate to come yesterday and it's still not even here. today. And I ordered it to come yesterday. So that's another problem that I'm having with that stained glass idea, because I need to test out if that's going to even work. So that's why I'm thinking that I need to pivot and do something else that is just going to be whatever. But I do have another idea to do, but whatever. It's nothing mind-blowing or anything like that. So, but I wanted to really try the stained glass thing, but I need that acetate. The acetate that I have a ton of acetate, but I needed that thicker mill acetate because I need to see if I turn my hot glue gun down all the way to the lowest temp, if it will melt it. Because if it doesn't melt it, then I can use that to draw my outline and then do the chrome powders on there. But because they haven't delivered it and Amazon came right before I came on, I don't even think it's going to be here today. And I need time to test it. So this is not working for me. So anyways, I mean, I can always do something, but I just didn't want to be like boring. Whatever. You got to do what you got to do, I guess. So hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you back here, same time, same place. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but we'll figure it out together. Talk to you later. Bye.